Hey there, TigerShark here again with Okano. This week I played a game called Mysterious Maze. It's a bit of a roguelike, sorta, but without the permadeath. I found it under the roguelike tag anyway. So this one is a little different than usual. It's played through the browser rather than a download. It does save your game progress though if you don't clear your browsing history. Basically you play as a mage and your goal is to run through the mazes collecting keys. You can also unlock bosses to fight. I actually enjoyed this one a decent amount. I almost always pick the mage or wizard option when playing fantasy games, so I thought this was a cool direction to take it. The description teases several key features, so I'll address each one of them. I always tell you the good parts, but I also have to be critical. That's how this works. The first feature is procedurally generated mazes. Every playthrough is unique. Mazes are created based on seeds, ensuring endless replayability. It seems like the first floor mazes only had 2 different wall textures, so it could get really samey really fast despite the layout being different. There were a few different enemy types, but they all just seemed like a reskin of each other with different names. Feature number 2, Epic Boss Battles. Test your skills against challenging bosses with unique abilities and attack patterns. The first boss I fought had a couple decent moves that made it a bit of a bullet hell, but it really wasn't particularly difficult. At least until it spawned 4 dragons in, but they were just the same as all the others. I did enjoy the fight though. The second boss was visually just a reskin of the first, but it did actually have a couple unique moves. The third boss was another reskin, and his special ability seemed to be just summoning a crapload of minions to help fight. This is where I ended up quitting. Feature number 3, Engaging Quest System. Embark on various quests to progress through the game and earn valuable rewards. This is true to an extent. The quests I did were mostly kill a particular enemy type or do a particular seed. One quest I got was to do a particular seed without the minimap, which maybe counts as engaging, but when I opened up the seed and took a peek at the map, it turned out it was pretty large, and honestly I just didn't want to waste my time running around in circles looking for all the keys. It was also the first time I died in combat, which just restarted the maze from the beginning. Feature number 4, Inventory Management. Collect, manage, and strategize with a wide array of items, weapons, and armor. I got up to the 3rd floor, but I didn't even fill up one row in my inventory. I got some potions, crystals, and armor, but I wouldn't call that a wide array. The strategy is just basically use the items with the biggest numbers. Feature number 5, Enchantment System. Upgrade your gear to become more powerful and face greater challenges. The enchantment system is pretty sound. That's what the crystals are for. You can enchant your weapons and armor to make them more powerful or protective. Although you end up with the issue of should you upgrade the item you have or hold on to the crystals to upgrade a better item later. That's really just an issue I have with most upgrade systems in most games. Feature number 6, Skill Tree. Customize your character's abilities as you level up, tailoring your playstyle. You can upgrade your spells to do more damage or have extra effects. I focused on my Fireball, giving it a burn over time ability and an AoE explosion. I don't think the spells are different enough, so it's not really tailoring your playstyle so much as just picking a spell and maxing it. Feature number 7, Multiple Floors. Journey through different themed areas, each with its own set of challenges and enemies. The later floors do look visually different, and there are more enemies, though again, they just seem like reskins. My technique was still the same. Freeze them with ice, then spam the fireball. That worked on the bosses too. I really wanted to play more to see more of the game, but the main reason I didn't is the progression is painfully slow. I could see myself enjoying this game for a couple hours if I could progress quicker, but the fact that the spells and mazes are level locked means you have to play the same floors over and over to level up. Which wouldn't be so bad, but the mazes are pretty bland and the enemies on the first floor are pretty sparse, even ignoring the fact that they're all the same. It becomes a stale grind pretty quickly. I just found myself getting bored. This is another case of the idea being solid, but the execution isn't quite as good as I'd like. I do think this one is worth checking out though. Remember, it's a browser-based game and it's not download. Link will be in the description. That's all for this one, and as always I hope you have a spectacular day.